Okay, so I touched on goals, setting smart goals. Well, in this video, I'm going to go deeper into the different ways in which we can go about setting goals so that we can accomplish them a lot easier. So the first thing, without further ado, is to have goals in the first place. Have goals, have an outcome for different areas of your life. The common areas that people set goals are health and fitness, spirituality, personal possessions, relationships, family goal, finance goal, career, and business goals. So those are some of the ideas in where you can project and see what you want to accomplish, and figure out an outcome that you want to produce in those different areas. The next one is recognize that depending on what your goal is, you are going to go through different levels of skill set in your ability to be able to achieve that goal. If you want to be a musician, if you want to run a marathon, if you want to start a business, you're going to go from the unconscious, incompetent level where you don't know what you don't know. Then you're going to go to the conscious incompetent level where it is you know what you have to do, but you're still not engaging in the right behaviors. And then you're going to go to the conscious competence where you're doing the right things, but it's taking effort. And then you're going to go to the unconscious incompetence where you're doing the right things and you do it automatically. So depending on what goal you set for yourself, playing music, all these different things, you're going to go through that stage. So it's okay if you don't know how to do something at the moment. I don't know how to get this goal to run a marathon. It's okay. Through learning and gathering material and finding mentors and stuff like that, you can be given the plan, and then when you start to apply the plan, apply the behaviors, then you're in that conscious competence level. When it becomes automatic, it becomes the unconscious competence. So just recognize that. So once we have that, you have an understanding of the different levels of competency, and you have an outcome for these different areas that you can set goals. The next is to recognize that you have to be specific about what it is you want. If I say I like apples, that could mean I like Macintosh apples. I like Red Delicious. That can mean I like Royal Galas. That can mean I like Apple Books, Apple Mac. You know what I mean? So be specific. The subconscious mind likes it whenever you are specific. When you say I want to lose weight, how much weight do you want to lose? Do you want to feel better in your clothes? So be specific. That is the next session. And define exactly what it is you want. Define it so much that I could take your goal and reproduce your goal back to you how you want it. You want to be that specific about your goal. And what you can do is you can write down as if it's already happened. So pick a date in the future and write it down as if it's already happened. So from here, what you will do is you will employ, let's say you would gather people who can help you, friends, family members, either to hold you accountable or just to see if they can just provide you with support. Yes, you could do it all alone and stuff like that, but it's better to have support. We're social creatures, so whenever we have a goal and there's other people sort of involved, it increases the likelihood of us actually achieving it. For some people, there was this study that I remember coming across, is that whenever you put your goals in a public place, it increases your chances of actually accomplishing it. Now, because you want to appear consistent in the eyes of others. So this may not work for everybody, but it's a tool that you can use. The next one is, what is your why? What is your why? Why do you want this goal? If it's to lose weight, why do you want to lose weight? Are you doing it for a reason that is moving away from something, or are you moving towards something? So moving away from something would be like, oh, I want to lose weight because I just want to get rid of this disgusting weight that I have and stuff like that. And it's coming from a negative basis. Or do you want to lose weight to enhance your health, become healthy and fit and vibrant, have tons of energy, all these different things, which is more towards motivation. And what we learned is towards motivation is more long lasting. So the next one is measure your goal. Have a way in which you can measure your progress, whether you're measuring the workouts you're doing, you're measuring the the different types of foods you're eating. Whenever it comes to, say, music, you're measuring how much time you're spending on your instrument. Find a metric in which you can measure your progress, and from here, have milestones. Have milestones in which that can sort of give you an understanding if you're moving in the right direction. So say you want to lose weight, and then whenever you get to a certain weight, that's a milestone. Maybe you can jump around and celebrate, and like, yes, I'm moving in the right direction. Or you look at your week's worth of food that you've been making, and you see that it fits the bill of whole food, plant-based, oil-free, high fiber, and you're like, boom, that is a milestone. I went a week eating these foods. Or you look at your step counter and you logged in a certain amount of steps in a week that you've never done before, and you're like, boom, that's great. So have milestones along your journey. So the next one is have a journal. Have a journal to write down what you're learning. Have a journal to write down what you want to accomplish, what you want to do in the future, like a journal to your future self. And yeah, this will help you capture the ideas that come into your mind that can help you actually achieve the goal that you have set. And from here, you can go into the different ratings of which one seems important or urgent, or not important, and not urgent, that you can delegate to someone else that can help you in the attainment of your goal. And from here, whenever you've written down your goals and you've been educating your subconscious mind about it, you will start to get ideas, especially if you're writing it down, which I urge you to write your goals down as if it's already happened, positive present tense. You'll start to get ideas that can help you move towards that goal. So capture these, and then with your calendar, jot down different days in which you can do certain activities. Block off certain days in which you could do certain activities to get those tasks done. And the subconscious mind is very powerful. Whenever you think a thought, whenever you say something, you think a thought, and you inject that with how you want to feel. Whenever you've already achieved it, it will start to attract things in relative fashion. So highly encourage you to write your goals down and capture some of the thoughts that you feel may be in link towards your goals. From here, what you want to do, you want to take action. You want to take massive action. It's not enough to just have the goal. You want to have action steps that can lead you to the attainment of the goal. And a really good way to do this is just take that goal, whatever that goal it is, and just start to write down maybe 1 to 20 things that you could do to get you in the direction of that. And sometimes your 20th one could be the big idea that if you take action will actually help you. And sometimes this could be, I weigh X by blah, blah, blah by this date. And then you're writing down, okay, walk 10,000 steps, we'll do all these different things. The last one could be get a book on plant-based weight loss. And you do, and you read it, and you're like, and then that completely changes the outcome, and you actually get to that outcome a lot easier. So take action, take massive action, and recognize that your subconscious mind will be giving you ideas along the way whenever it comes to whatever action to take. And just don't neglect the hunches. Not every hunch is going to be the best or whatever, but some of the hunches are going to be messages that can actually help you. And it's okay to be fearful of change. Generally speaking, we are change averse. We like to do the same things over and over again. However, if you keep doing the same things over and over again in relation to your goals, you don't change anything. But if you're watching this, you are taking action. If you don't change anything, you will get the same results. in your health, in your relationship goals, and whatever, if you don't do something new, if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll get the same results. So recognize that, yes, people may look at you and seeing you moving in a new way, and yeah, it could be scary, but recognize that it's your individual right to succeed. No one else will want this as badly as you. You know what I mean? You got to do this for yourself. You are at the cause of your life. So feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and move forward towards your goals. And recognize that you can employ you can have people in your life that can keep you accountable. I remember there's times whenever I've wanted to do something and I give my friend 20 quid and I'm like, look, if I don't do this, you keep that 20 quid. And it's inspired me to actually do it, and I stuck to it. So sometimes you can go to someone, pay them, and say, look, you can give them money and be like, look, if I don't do it, you keep that money. Extra incentive. Or you could actually go to a coach, pay the coach, and they can help support you. But you've got skin in the game because you just paid. You value it more because you're actually paying. But you don't have to use money. There's different ways you can hold yourself accountable. But you can have people that can hold you accountable. For sure. And make sure your goals are realistic. Almost anything is possible, but a good story is imagine someone wanting to be an Olympic level golfer, but they've never played golf in their life and they wanted to do that in a week or in a month. That's just not happening. So they could do it in a couple of years or whatever, how long, but they're just not going to do it in a month. So make sure your goals are realistic. Set a time for your goal. Make sure there's a time frame in which you can say to your subconscious mind, this is when I want it. Because imagine you got a post, you have to pay your check whenever you want. You're less likely to do it. So whenever you say to your subconscious mind, this is my goal, this is when I want to buy, subconscious mind gets into gear, kicks in. And last one is make sure to evaluate your goals. Actually look at your goals more than once. Just look at it maybe every night or weekly, or just have a routine where you're looking at your goals and give yourself a reward. Make sure to celebrate. What we celebrate, we tend to repeat. It's positive reinforcement. And if you can do all these things that I've mentioned, I know I've just kind of blasted right through it. If you can do all these things, if you take a goal and just run it through this sort of format, you'll find that it's a lot easier to actually accomplish the goal. And I am writing a goal setting ebook just to help people in the area of goal setting, because I think it's so important. I'm just going to leave with a Jim Rohn quote, is that the ultimate reason to set goals is to entice you to become the person that can achieve them. That being said, peace, love, veganism. Set those goals. Go after it. Peace.